Yo, you already know what it is. It's your boy R.O.Z. Tuning in with Royalty Radio. You already know what it is.
Every ounce of my love, I have in my command. Yeah. I'm doing the very best I can.
Of course, you know, these days, man, it's almost like what used to be the exception is now the norm. You know, most people do it, and unless you're Willie Nelson, man, it's endorsed by, you know, a lot of hip-hop artists, man. It's called smoking that green, that sticky icky, that herb, Miss Green, Mary Jane, that Piff, you know what it is. Of course, you just can't smoke and listen to any type of music. You have to have that music that puts you in the zone. The one that makes you cruise while you're blowing out the window. Last time he was here, he had Big Lean on, you know, talking about his mixtape, telling us to let it go. He has brought his own music out with his mixtape called Piff Music. It's that kind of music that gets you in the rhythm of the night and makes you want to smoke some more Piff. Ladies and gentlemen, we've got with us the man who knows all about getting that entertainment, that money, and adding options to the business. We have R.O.Z with us. Welcome to R.O.Z Radio, man.
Yo, what's up, man? Yeah, I always like your intros, man. I told my brother about it the other day. I'm like, he's gonna have some wild, like, you know what I mean? I like that. Was good, though.
Now, you know, we always start with the name R.O.Z, man. How did it come about with that name?
Well, it's not no abbreviation to anything, whatever. Okay. I used to like rap like way back in the day, back in like GA, and we did like showcases in DC. And my boy Rich Young, shout out to Rich Young, whatever. He was like, he was talking to the promoter, and he told him, yo, back then, like, he's like, it was Young R.O.Z, right? Yeah, Young R.O.Z. So he's like, yo, his name is Young R.O.Z. You know what I mean? Really, my real name is R.O.Z, right? So yeah, came back on the, you know what I mean? On the poster and it said Young R.O.Z. So I'm like, yo, I'm wrong with that. I like that. I like how it sounds. So, yeah.
Most definitely. And of course, for those who are getting to know you, man, where are you from?
I'm from Toronto, Ontario. From Palmer Court, you know, born and raised. Yeah, but I live in Winnipeg right now, whatever, but I still live in Toronto.
Most definitely. That's it. Now, of course, what was it that made you decide to go to Winnipeg of all places? I mean, you could have been anywhere in Canada. What was it about Winnipeg?
That's a long story. How much time we got?
We got some.
Well, okay, I'll make a long story short, whatever. Like, I mean, I moved to a lot of places. I've been to, you know, Virginia, Atlanta, I've been to Thunder Bay, you know what I mean, like a few places. But when I got out there, I guess I was trying to do the school thing. I'm trying to do, you know what I mean, like, you know, just trying to find my way in life, kind of thing, you know what I mean? So, and then, you know, so at that time I wasn't rapping, but then, like, I guess, like, probably like 2 years in, when I started getting the bug, you know what I mean, like, you know what I mean, like, me kind of motivating me, so, yeah.
So outside of being in Winnipeg, so how has it helped your creativity in terms of music? I mean, of course, the scene in Toronto is different, everywhere it's different, so the scene in Winnipeg versus Toronto, how has that helped in terms of your creativity?
Well, I never, like made a project while living in Toronto, so I can't really compare, but I like it in Winnipeg just because I have like my, you know what I mean, I've made a team, I have like, you know what I mean, so I'm kind of comfortable there, you know what I mean, I'm like most creative there, you know what I mean, so that's why I like it out there, but I mean, me and Lena are thinking about making a EP later on, whatever, so I'm going to come here and, you know what I mean, work on that a little bit, but we'll see, so I'll tell you that after the next time I'm here. You know?
Okay, that's true. Of course, there are a few people, you know, doing their thing in Canada in terms of the hip-hop scene. For you personally, what are you trying to bring to the table this year? First, that's different.
Yeah, I'm just trying to bring good music, you know what I mean, like, you know what I mean, I represent E&B, you know what I mean, like carefree lifestyle, you know what I mean, like, you know, so whatever you want to do, you don't have to, you know, smoke or drink, whatever you want to do, you know what I mean, like, I bring that kind of energy, but good music with it, you know what I mean, that's what matters the most,
Of course, define E&B, what is E&B?
Entertainment money business. We started that out in Winnipeg, like me and a couple guys, and yeah, like we made the logo together. It really, like when Roland came out on Facebook, it was actually crazy because people were putting up on their, you know what I mean, on their display pictures. Like mad people were putting it up. It was crazy, you know what I mean. And that's kind of how, you know what I mean, the brand kind of, you know what I mean, started, like, you know, people are wearing it on their shirts now. You know what I mean? People are just repping it. You know? Like I said,
rolling all over the place.
Trying.
You know, for those hearing you for the first time on Piff Music, what was the impact that you wanted that first mixtape to have?
I just want people just to, I guess, respect, you know what I mean, respect the sound, whatever. A lot of people are coming out with music. A lot of people are, you know what I mean, but like, I mean, not a lot of it is good. You know what I mean? So, yeah, you know what I mean? The music is what I was thinking about before anything, you know what I mean? And like I said, I'm doing my thing, I'm smoking, you know what I mean? So I wanted to make it conceptual, you know what I mean? But different ways to do it, you know what I mean?
Right.
So, yeah, a little flavor.
Okay, okay. Now, of course, you know, my favorite songs, I have quite a few favorite songs off that one, of course.
Which one?
I like Rhythm of the Night,
Okay.
and then We Here.
Okay.
Addiction, I like that one
Yes,
because of my
yes.
husband, so you know, he did his thing on that. And of course, Let It Go.
Okay.
I feel like bumping it out, you know,
Yes.
that's why I hear it on, you know what I'm saying? Which ones were some of your favorites? Or which one was your favorite?
I'd say Let It Go was definitely one of them. Just because it made, actually, like, it made much music, right? Like, much better, like, you know what I mean? So that was my first song, so that's why it's, like, you know what I mean, a favorite. Rollin', of course. The song called If Music is with Teddy T. It's kind of, that's like one of my deeper tracks. I really like that one. Cloud9, because love the ladies.
That was a crazy one.
Yeah.
I remember I took the bus to Edmonton, and on the way through I passed by Winnipeg.
Yeah.
And then I saw Manitoba Hydro.
Really?
And all I could think of was Manitoba Hydro.
That was the point, right?
That's it.
So, yeah. I'm surprised nobody else came up with that. You know,
Right.
yeah, so I jumped on the opportunity.
There you go. That's what it is. Anytime anybody rolls through Winnipeg, you pass by Manitoba Hydro, you'll remember him. That's it. What's that? Okay, we're gonna go with it, man. Of course, Piff Music is a continuation of the original Piff Music, or is it something different?
It's something different. I get a little bit more deeper, but I'm still talking my shit. I'm still smoking weed. You know what I mean? But I get a little bit more in depth. But like the way I end off the mixtape on Piff Music 1 is kind of the way I started off on the second one. You know what I mean? So I mean, you'll
They're pretty much continues through.
something like that. Something like that.
Okay.
You understand when you hear it.
Alright.
Yeah.
Of course, for the producers, who are some of the producers on there?
Actually, on that intro is my boy Toxic. He's the same one that produced Let It Go. Nico's like my partner in the studio. He's like, you know, that's my guy. Boardman. I got to work with Pat Preezy, Rocket Main from MMG. My boy Teddy T. He like lays down vocals. He sings and stuff, but he also has production on there too. A few other people, but like it's mainly Nico's my guy. You know what I mean? So you know what I mean, shout out to Nico.
For sure. Now, of course, some of the features. Who are the features on this one?
Of course, I got Big Lean on there.
Yes.
I got my boy Teddy T.
Okay.
I have like a Teddy T section with him for the ladies. You know what I mean? So a couple tracks that he's in there, but you know, tune for that. What else I got? I got Smoke Dizza.
Okay.
Rum and Smokers. And Styles P. Yeah. And then like Miss Nico, she just, you know, does the background vocals and stuff, like, you know what I mean? So yeah.
Okay. And how many tracks can we expect on this one?
19. But it's not like 19 of like, you know what I mean, 5-minute tracks and stuff, whatever, you know, it's 60 minutes.
A couple interludes here.
Yeah.
Okay. Of course, now talk to me about the track 97 with you and Styles P. What was it? How did you guys hook up for that? How did it work out?
I recorded that track like a couple months ago. When I first recorded it, we were thinking of like features, you know. I was thinking at first I was trying to do a local thing at first, but then I talked to Lean. He kind of changed my mind. He made me think a little bigger. I was like, okay, you know. So I talked to my guys. We were thinking Beanie Seagull or Styles P, and then those are the first names that we came up with. And then like 2-3 weeks later, my brother told me that he was coming in town. So when he got in town, we set that up. You know what I mean? You know, I mean, got made a little deal. Of course, weed was in there.
Yeah.
You know, he came to the studio and like. Cool dude, you know what I mean? Came, laid it down. Yeah, like as soon as he came there, actually, we were rolling up. You know what I mean? He had his, you know what I mean? We had ours, whatever. And he's like, "Yo, I got smokers on the balcony." You know what I mean? And Nico's like, "Nah, you can smoke in here." He's like, "What? Give me a hug." I'm like, I heard that. I'm like, "Okay, yo, let's get this on. Let's do this." So, that was a cool dude. So shout out to Styles P.
Alright, sure. Of course, are there any other artists out there that you're looking forward to working with that you haven't worked with so far?
Yeah, there's a few artists. I can't think off the top of my head, whatever. I'm working on another mixtape. Looking for like DJs to host this one. But yeah, I have a few people in mind. Harvey, I'm gonna work with Harvey on something. Of course, me and Big Lean, I'm making some more stuff. I'd say more me, Big Lean EP. That's what I'm thinking about more. You know, that's that's in the future. But I really want that to be good.
When you make it, what would be the title? What do you think the title is?
We have a couple titles. He gave it, you know what I mean, but I don't want to say it yet just because, you know what I mean, it's premature, you know? Yeah, so, but it's going to be hot, that's all I can promise.
Of course, you know, the We Here video back for the first one, you know, that footage of you on stage and stuff like that. Headlining your first concert in Winnipeg, part of the city concert. What was that feeling?
amazing, man. It was good. It was good. A lot of like, it was a lot of like hard work, hectic to, I mean, organize it yourself because we were organizing it. You know what I mean? I got a couple guys on my team, whatever, that like some guys do promoting. You know what I mean? Shout out to my boy Thirst. You know what I mean? You know what I mean? Like people do promoting, people do. You know what I mean? So I mean, we got that together, and like the attendance was good. I mean, everyone was vibing with it. You know what I mean? Had people singing along. You know, so it was good vibes, good people. You know what I mean? DJ Smalls came in to check me backstage, and you know what I mean? It was good. It was good.
At the point where you're on stage, you're doing your thing, and all of a sudden they start singing along with you. How does that impact you as an artist?
That's what you do it for. You know what I mean? Like that's what you do it for. Cause like I said, I'm not trying to please everybody, whatever. I want to please my people that listen. You know what I mean? And like if I can please them and they're singing along to my music, I'm doing my job. You know what I mean? So
sure.
That's basically it. Yeah.
Okay, you're gonna be going on any tours? Any tours across country?
There's a few names I can't say right now.
Okay.
But
everything's under wraps.
Yeah, but I do want to I do want to go on tour though. And yeah, we're looking into that, whatever. I mean, holler at me. You know what I mean? Yeah, hit me on Twitter or the EB management email. You know what I mean? But yeah, I mean, we're looking into that. So
okay.
Hopefully that can happen. Whatever. But like, I mean, I'll be tearing down the stage near you one day. So.
Yes, most definitely.